Hello, Narnach here. Welcome to the Human Resource Machine. The Human Resource Machine got launched yesterday evening, and it's interesting. I played a little bit, just took the first couple of levels, but I'll start a new level. So this is literally the beginning. Let's go with the blue guy this time. This just looks just like me, except that I don't have blue hair. Alright, let's proceed to the elevator. So, we are a new employee in the Human Resource Machine, and we start at the bottom in the mailroom. So let's start. So this is year 1. So welcome to your first day. You look like an excellent instruction follower. So, first job will appear over there on the right side in a moment. Remember, you can always ask me for help. So, we have instructions here. We basically have to instruct our little guy to follow the orders described here. Usually it involves moving things from here to there, and this is how we can do it. So your program should tell your worker to grab each thing from the inbox and drop it into the outbox. So grab something from the inbox, put it in the outbox. So this is the simplest thing we can do. So let's hit run and see how it works. So he grabs one, moves on to the next instruction. Okay. And then our program is done because there's no more instructions. And then our manager gets angry because there's 2 more things. So let's start over. We just add more instructions. Another inbox, another outbox. We hit start. Bloop. Go back, pick up the next one, put it in, go back, pick up the last one, go back, put it down. And now our manager ought to be happy. Oh yeah, we checked it off. We can continue to the next room, the busy mail room, year 2. So it took us a whole year to sort those 3 bits of things in the inbox. They're very efficient here at the Human Resource Machine. So, well, he's pretty happy we made it this far. We got some promotion, but people stress out. But we have a bright future in the inbox-outbox management. So, next instruction. Grab each thing from the inbox and drop each one into the outbox. But we got a new command. It's a nice blue jump command. So let's see what the new one does. So, it jumps back. So what we can do is we take the inbox, we take the outbox, and then we hit jump and we go back and we repeat. And that's exactly what our guy will do. Drops one in, goes on to the next, and we jump and it bounces back. So we can use a slider to increase the speed at which we do it. And it's all done. So in essence, what the Human Resource Machine is, it's a game that uses a visual style of programming to solve puzzles. Sort of kind of like TIS 100, but that's just raw assembly. But there you're also programming to do stuff, only this is just very nice and visual. So let's move on to the next one, copy floor. Oh no, completely broken. Okay, so what's the thing we do? Ignore the inbox, blah, okay. So we just send the following 3 letters to the outbox. Bug. Okay, and we can use what's on the floor here. So we can ignore the inbox. So what can we do? We have a copy from, and that one takes an option. And here we take the input from copy 4, so we pick that up and then we drop it in the outbox. Then we copy the next letter, so B, U, and then the last one will be G, and we put it into the outbox. Let's see how that goes. See, we grab one, we copy it, and note that the letter stays on the floor here. So we can do with this what we want. We can pick up as many items as we want. And once again, mission accomplished. So let's continue. Scrambler handler. Yay, they fixed it. So let's see, we have to grab the first 2 things in the inbox. And then we drop them into the outbox in a reverse order. But we got a new command, we have to copy to. So before we had to copy from, which reads something from the floor. Now we have the copy 2, so logically you would expect that to put something down on the floor. So let's have a look. If you want to pick up 2 things, we just pick up the first one, we drop it down, then we pick up the next one, we drop it out, and then we grab the first one and we drop that out. And then we repeat again, and then the next instruction will override what was there. So that seems like a logical way to do it. So let's go. We grab the inbox, we copy it to there. Then we grab another one from the inbox and we deliver it straight to the outbox. Then we read whatever was here and we send it to the outbox, and then we jump back to the beginning. We can increase our speed a bit. So, easy peasy. Let's see, coffee time, that's the intermezzo. It's nice, I mean, we've been working here for 5 years, finally we get a coffee break. Dum dum dum. Trouble on the horizon. Rainy summer, year 6. So it's raining outside. So what's the assignment here? For each 2 things in the inbox, we add them together and we put the result into the outbox. And we got yet another command, the add command. It adds the contents of a tile on the floor, so that's one of these, to whatever we're holding in our hands. Okay. So what we did before about a bit of swapping, we can do a similar thing. We just take the first number, put it on the floor, pick up the second one, add whatever was on here, and we dump it out. And then we grab the next one, override what was there, and then we just repeat. So that seems like a decent way to do. So we grab something from the inbox, we copy it to the first square, then we grab yet another thing from the inbox, then we add whatever was here, and we deliver that to the outbox, and then we jump back. So this is just the order of commands of what I just described. And we increase the speed, and it works exactly as expected. Let's continue to the next level. So we got a branch here. I mean, we can do the bonus levels here, or we can continue the blue bits. And we have some more things up here as well. And in the end, we reach the end. So let's do the bonus things first, because they have the same color. So we have a tripler room. That's a new person. This is the optional area for high-performing employees. Well, that's me. 7 years late. Okay, so for everything that is here, we triple it. So rather than adding 2 things, we just take 1 thing and we triple it. Which is something that we can do. We just pick up something, we put it down, and then immediately we just add it twice to what we already got. That's a decent way to do it. So let's see, we grab something from the inbox, we copy it to here. So at that point we'll have the number 4 in our hands and 4 will be on the floor. Then we add whatever was here. So we add 4 to 4, so we have 8 in our hands and 4 on the floor. We add it 1 more time. At that point the 8 in our hands will get another 4, so we have 12, which is triple of what was here. And then we can deliver it to the outbox. And then we can loop again with a jump instruction. And of course this is the corporate machine, so self-improvement tips. Where are we going with this? Please leave the high-level decisions to management. Also known as don't ask questions. Okay. And because this is an optional area, we actually have some scores that we can be evaluated on, and this is the model solution for this. Let's see, Octoplier. Just like an octopus, this is times 8. So each thing in the inbox we multiply it by 8 and put it out. So we could cheat with or we could take the easy route and just, no, instead of just adding the same number twice, we do it 7 more times to get to a total of 8. But there's some tricks we can do. And that's also what they say here. Having a bunch of add commands is wasteful. Can you do it with only 3 add commands? Management is watching. So, first thing is we copy the inbox, the input. Then we store it here. Then we add it. At that point, we have picked up the 1, we stored it here, and then we add 1 to the one we already have, so we have 2. What we then do is we store the double of what we originally had in the next tile. Then we add that to ourselves, that one. So the 2 that we put in, we add it to the 2 we already holding, so we end up with 4. Okay, and we repeat that trick one more time. So we store the 4 down, we add the 4 to the 4 we're already holding, which leaves us with 8, which is 8 times what we started with. And at that point we can deliver it to the outbox. And then we jump back to the beginning to loop the cycle. See, look, 1 plus 1 makes 2, 2 down, 2 plus 2 makes 4, 4 makes 8, and we delivered 8. And we repeat it with all the other numbers. So far I think this is a really nice, it's a very enjoyable puzzle game. It's the type of puzzle things that I enjoy. I mean, I'm a programmer in real life, so I also enjoy just playing with numbers and just flows like this. So this is just entertainment, and it's very stylishly done. And for example, this one, that's this one. For each thing in the input, multiply it by 40. Here, you have to think a bit, and this one will get more complicated. So, times 40. We can do the same trick. If we start with 1, we double it to 2, we double it to 4, we double it to 8, we double it to 16. If you add 16 to 16, you get 32, and we already have the 8 lying about. 32 plus 8 makes 40. So that's the solution that we're going for. So we'll have the jump thing, we have an inbox, we have an outbox, and in between we get the solution. So let's see, copy 2 here. So we take the first one, we store it. We add it, yep. Then we store it once more. We add it, we do it once more. We add it, we do it once more, and we add it, we do it once more, we add it, do it once more, we add it. Okay, so at this point, let's see, we pick up the first thing, we store times 1, we add it to make times 2, we store it times 2 here, times 4, times 8, times 16. That's the thing we just wrote. Then we need to add the times 16. So we were already holding the 16 when we wrote it down. We added once more, so we have 32 in our hands. Then we need to add once more whatever was stored here, because this is the times 8. And then we can deliver the solution to the outbox. With a bit of luck, I actually did it right in one go. Yeah. Okay, so this is as far as I got yesterday when I was just playing through it for a bit. So let's have a look at something that I haven't done yet. The Zero Exterminator. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? I think it will be 5 levels ahead. Or 10 years, that's 10 levels ahead. Well, I have a note here from your other boss that says, from this point on, your performance will be evaluated with extra scrutiny. Well, what a treat. Okay, Send all the things that are not 0 to the outbox. Let's see. Ooh, if we jump, if not 0. Ah. Okay, so we have to send stuff through as long as it's not 0. So let's see. Inbox, outbox, jump. And do something like this. So we pick up something from the inbox. Then if it's 0, we just jump back and we pick up the next thing. Let's see how this works. Could be that we can't pick up something when we're already holding it, and then we need to discard it on the floor. So let's have a look at how the exact thing works. Ah, cool. It'll actually just discard it. Sweet. Okay, so that actually works as expected. Well, as the trailer for this game said, everything you need to know is explained in the game. Let's see, 0 preservation initiative. Could it be the reverse? It has come to our attention that the 0 advocacy community felt the previous assignment was not inclusive. This time, send only the 0s to the outbox. What happens to the other numbers and letters? Management leaves that detail up to you. Okay, so we have the same instructions, but we have to do the exact reverse. So, let's see. Inbox, outbox, jump, okay. Actually, it's just getting a bit creative. Okay, so let me explain. We grab something from the inbox. That's step 1. Then we'll have a look. If it's 0, we need to put it in the outbox. So we need to advance towards the outbox. If it's not a 0, we need to go back. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So if it's 0, we jump over the next jump. So if it's a not 0, this jump will never happen. Then we'll hit this jump and we go back. So otherwise, if it's a 0, we jump over and put it in the outbox, after which we jump back to the beginning. So let's see if this works as I am expecting. Yes, okay. So this works as expected. Ooh. Your solution completes in 28 steps, on average. We can do better, because we can do it in 25. Let's see. Okay, so there's a lot of jumping around here. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. We grab something from the inbox. If it's a 0, it needs to go to the outbox. Could we do something different with this? Let's see. Or can we do something completely different? So we have a big jump around everything, because otherwise it ends, which is not good. Then we grab... I'm missing something, aren't I? This is what I had. Just to double check that I'm not missing anything. Okay, so what can we do differently? We have the copy instructions, which I don't really think actually do something. On the other hand, do they want us to cheat? Let's see. No, because we don't actually have zeros that we can add. So otherwise it would be like, okay, now grab a 0, copy it, and then just send it out. But that's defeating the purpose of the exercise. Okay, so let's see, inbox, outbox, lots of jumping around. Okay. Let's take everything else, everything out that's not supposed to be in here. So this is the very, very basic one. This will send everything out. Okay. So if it's... This is the core loop, throw everything out. If it's 0, we actually throw it into the outbox, after which we jump back, which I think leaves us with exactly what we had. It's all for 3 instructions, but still. Alright, well, that's interesting. I did not manage to solve it. I'm very curious. I'm at the 22-minute mark for this recording, so that's a good time to call it. So I'm very curious to see if someone else gets the solution and what it is. Please tell me. Please let me know in the comments. Yeah, it's always nice to know how to solve a puzzle, because I tried and I can't figure it out. At least not right now. Maybe I'll fall asleep tonight, and then in halfway during the night I'll just wake up and it's like, yeah, I finally know it. That's with puzzle things like this, that's always good to just sleep a night on it. But anyway, I like this game. I'll definitely finish it. It's not even too long. I mean, it's just like, what is it, 50 puzzles? And I did quite a number of puzzles already in 20 minutes. So I think I'll make a series out of this. I think that will be fun. So yeah, I thank you very much for watching. This is the first episode of a Let's Play, so please hit the like button to just let me know that you enjoy it, and it helps with the YouTube search rankings and things like that. If you want to stay up to date on this game or other games that I play, hit the subscribe button, and every day you should see 1 or 2 new videos appear on your home screen. And yeah, I think that's it. So once again, I thank you very much for watching, and I will hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.